So you wanna make it big on Century City, right kiddo? Well, you can't do that if you keep dying before you get back home. There's a lot of things you have to learn if you want to be the best fixer in town, but off the top of my head, here are the things you have to note if you want to have the best chances of survival out there. First and foremost, please conserve your stamina. You're a way easier target if you can't run. Just stop running around recklessly and only run if you're in danger or if you know you can afford it. Make it a habit to check if you have at least 75% of your stamina at all times, because remember, if you have no stamina, you have no dodges, no sprints, and no maidens. Since we're on the topic of running, take note that you run faster with your fists, or any melee weapon for that matter. So if ever you need an extra boost of speed, stop for a bit and press 1 and continue running. You'll get farther that way. In general, if you don't have a gun besides your Miss Rosebud, I recommend you run away whenever you hear a heartbeat. If your enemy has a better gun, there's a good chance they'll unalive you if you stick around. On its base level, your smell can detect others who are roughly within your screen, so use the heartbeat to tell where they are and sneak away from them. Besides the heartbeat, another way to figure out where the enemies are is through the audio arcs on your feet. You'll only see the audio arcs if someone's firing a gun from afar, an elevator is activated, or if something near you is making noise, generally within the edges of your screen. Now, the enemies don't have to be this close to you for you to hear them, so keep your ears open and you'll get an idea of where they are. Just remember that if you hear footsteps and see audio arcs that go along with them, it means someone is extremely near. When you do get spotted and get chased, do everything you can to break line of sight. Get into houses, duck into alleyways, and get behind cars. If someone can see you while you're running away from them, there's a good chance they'll catch up if you're also running with your fist out, so do everything you can for them to make wrong turns. So while you're in Century City, things will try to kill you while you scavenge. These enemies are legit called things, I can't make it up if I wanted. We have the thing that explodes when you touch it, the thing that explodes when you kill it, the thing that everyone agrees is the spawn of Satan, the hiding FUCK! Most of these things go down with one clip of your Miss Rosebud, so make sure you space your shots and maintain your accuracy to take them down quickly. Being patient with your shots will lessen the time it takes to kill a thing, which means you can get out of dodge faster. Speaking of shooting, it kinda gives away your position to far away others, so you may want to consider if it's worth alerting everyone just to break a window. An alternative to shooting or rolling your fragile face into a window is to punch it with your fists. It still deals damage, but only a portion of what you would take if you were to lunge through it. If at any point you get wounded, you can eat or use medicine to heal up. Eating food will cause your satiety meter to fill up by half the healing you would gain from eating them. Take note that if you eat something that causes you to max out your satiety meter, you will puke and gain no benefit. Food can be found in vending machines, kitchen tables, and fridges. If you're really desperate, you can also find rotten versions of food in trash cans and theater seats. They heal for half the rotten version's value but fills you up just the same. As for medicines, they don't fill your satiety meter upon use, but they are rarer. They can be found in medicine cabinets or hospital shelves. If you're just starting out, I would recommend you focus on building stats and appeasing the gaping mouth in your apartment. Making blood sacrifices to your chasm mom will let you get more inventory and apartment space. As for the stats, you can find pills by raiding bedside tables, bathroom medicine cabinets, and hospital shelves. I don't recommend raiding the hospital because it's a hotspot, so you may want to stick to bedside tables and medicine cabinets. You can also get stats by eating mushrooms from the tree stumps in either Mitlead Park or the Jardin de la Paix. These mushrooms give substantial buffs, but give debuffs to other stats. Generally, I go for movement speed, vitality, and endurance mushrooms, so literally any mushrooms besides these two. I have nothing against smell and sight, but they won't really do much if you get into a fight with another, so just boost these stats when you max out the other 3 stats. Speaking of max stats, here are the highest and lowest stats you can possibly have. Keep them in mind while you're scarfing down pills. So you've managed to get to the last 5 minutes of the match without dying. Now's the time to call the elevator, right? Well, depending on how you go about these crucial last moments of the match may mean life or death. First of all, take note that everyone in the match will be alerted once an elevator is called, so be aware that everyone knows you're trying to extract when you press that button. The first elevator will usually spawn when there's around 7 minutes remaining, with the other 2 following in a few seconds. A maximum of 3 elevators may be available at any given time, and that number will always be maintained. This means that if someone extracts and there's 3 elevators you can use to leave, another will be made available. With regards to approaching a button, always do it slowly. Keep your eyes peeled because it's the oldest trick in the book where people place landmines on the entrance of the elevators or on the switch itself for easy kills. Once you hit the button, it takes 30 seconds for it to go down. During this time, I recommend you to not be near the elevator because if someone's hunting you down, that's the first place they would look for you. Being predictable makes you an easy target, so either stay far away from the elevator while it's going down, or try to call another elevator to throw off any pursuers. Lastly, using deodorants will greatly increase your chances of survival since you will not be detected by others through their heartbeats for 5 whole minutes. You can find some in medicine cabinets but they're a little bit rare. Besides that, that's about it. Just rinse and repeat until you've built up your character to max stats. If you notice, I didn't touch on bullet farming and fighting mechanics because that's gonna be on the next video. I just believe that in the beginning, survival should be top priority and I think these tips give the best chances of staying alive. Now that I've taught you the basics of surviving, I'd just like to take the time to announce that I'm actually streaming this game every now and then, so if you want to see moments like these...
Oh my god! That's evil. Oh!
Or like these...
Shit, he has stamina shots. Fuck. Gotcha!
I'd appreciate it if you dropped by and leave a chat if you want to support this type of content. If you have any questions about things I haven't covered here, I'll be glad to answer them on stream or in another video. I'm also inviting you to join the Discord server where I announce where I'll be going live and other stuff like giveaways. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and that I was able to help you survive a little better. So, I hope you all were entertained by that video. Click here if you want to watch another video of mine, which is selected by the magical YouTube algorithm. Please don't forget to gently click that like and subscribe button if you liked my content. Thank you very much for watching and I'll be seeing you guys. Bye bye.